So, hello. Okay, sorry. Hello, how's everyone doing? Good, okay. There's one thing that all of us have in common in this room, well, except for Gary, because he's already done it, but we're all in college, right? Oh, sorry. Okay, so in college, this is the one time in our life where you are introduced to hundreds of different groups that are on campus. We're all lead scholars, there's chocolate club, there's sororities, fraternities, there are academic groups, there's all sorts of different groups that you can get involved in. And as a leader, it's really good to be able to understand the stages of group development that we've talked about to really facilitate these groups along. You kind of have a say in where the group goes and how its overall effectiveness is played out. And it's great to be able to understand this and apply it to silly little groups like the Chocolate Club now, because we're always going to have groups later in life, whether it's your family or your friends or your job. You're going to be working with groups for the rest of your life. So I'd like to take this time to talk about the four main stages of group development. Can anyone name them for me?
Forming, storming, ignoring, performing.
Excellent. And then adjoining, but no one cares about that anymore. So the first stage we have is forming. This is a time when we see kind of like how we were on our girl retreat, when we're all kind of coming together. You don't really know everyone very well, but as a leader you can really take the time and facilitate games and icebreakers that really get people comfortable with each other. And a lot of times people are kind of looking for a leader, they're not really sure of what they're going to be doing. So as a leader you can take that and maybe drag out the things that people are really good at. You know, if you see someone's can bring in sort of an artistic aspect to something or facilitate that out of them. And the second stage we have is storming. This is a stage where there's a lot of conflict, although it may or may not surface. So this is really where your true leadership skills can come out. You really have to take a look at this and, you know, what can I do to help move this along to the next process? Because there's a lot of conflict, people are kind of stepping on each other's toes, it's not always going the way you want it to. So hopefully you can challenge them and put them past that and get into the third stage, which is norming. So this is a good stage to be at. Everything's kind of clicking. There's not as much dependence, it's all kind of more of a group effort to get into it. And then hopefully if you can move them a little bit further, you can go into the performing stage, which is awesome because everything's clicking, you're like finishing its other sentences. Everyone is working towards their group goals. They put aside their own conflicts and they can almost work independently on their own because they all know what that group goal is going to. So hopefully you can remember these stages, though. What were they?
Forming, storming, ignoring, performing.
Okay, well, I know you all know that. Emily raised her hand. So hopefully you can use those and really look at college and take that and apply those here and get really good at it. You know, look at other people and be willing to work with them and pull out their own leadership strategies so you can really make the group very effective, hopefully, and apply that to later in life.